What's up, YouTube? I'm Josh, and this is another episode of Beard Meets Flavor. Today, we're going to keep it simple. Obviously, you see the table. We got a couple of steaks, some salt, and some pepper, and that's it. We're going to take a look and see if there's a difference in flavor between a choice and a prime ribeye. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy over there at the Sky Canyon Smiths, who cut these beautiful 2-inch thick ribeyes for me today. I kind of got the inspiration for the video from Guggen Barbecue, who did a reverse seared smoked tomahawk from Walmart, and came out amazing. So kind of got me thinking, is there that big of a difference between your standard kind of steak and your prime steak to make it worth the difference in money? So we're going to find out today. Super simple stuff. Stick around. We're going to make this happen. Thanks for being here. All right, so like we kind of talked about, I've got a choice cut of meat and then a prime cut of meat. And if you want to come take a look, there's not a ton of difference. I mean, you can kind of see the marbling. Maybe the marbling on the prime cut is a little bit finer. But, I mean, to be honest, if I'm looking aesthetically at the meat, I almost think the choice cut looks better. It's got a deeper hue of red. You know, yes, the marbling is not quite as fine, but it's still pretty decent. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to salt them, pepper them, keep it real simple. We're going to throw them on the smoker, and then we're going to reverse sear them, just like we did with the tomahawk steak. But we're going to keep it simple so we can kind of compare and see what the difference is. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on there on both steaks. I'm going to take off the wedding ring. Don't get mad. We'll do this. We'll just massage these babies, right? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right. I'm going to use paper towels because I don't want to ruin the kitchen towels. And then we're just going to simply salt and pepper these. As you can see, I had them, my guy at the meat counter at the Smiths up there in Sky Canyon cut me some special 2-inch steaks because they just had some little thin babies, so we hooked up these thick boys. So we're going to go heavy on the salt because they're thick steaks. We want them to get in there. We also let these kind of sit out at room temperature for about 30-45 minutes. That's supposed to kind of take the chill off and make them cook even. But, you know, who fucking knows? All right. So we'll roll these guys over. You want to get the edges too. And again, remember that these steaks are very thick, so, you know, go to town. All right, so we're going to grab this paper towel because these things are oily. And if you guys don't like a bunch of salt all over your table, then I don't know, because I'm super messy, get shit everywhere all the time, as you guys have seen. And then we're going to do some fresh ground pepper. We like the pepper, so we're going to give it a nice base of pepper. All right. So we're going to flip these guys over. Same thing, salt. And that's some pepper. And that's about it. So we're going to keep it super simple, like I said. We're going to go ahead and finish seasoning these. I'm going to let them sit for a little bit so the salt can kind of work its way in. And then I'm going to throw them on the smoker. We've got a, I forget what the smoker's called, Pit Boss smoker. We're going to throw it on the smoker at about 225 degrees. Just because these are thick boys, probably let them cook for about hour and a half, hour and 45. We'll check them about halfway through, see how they're doing. And then we'll finish them off on the Blackstone griddle, get a nice crust on there. We'll taste them, we'll see how we did, see if there's a difference. We'll be back. All right, so here we go. We're gonna throw these on the Pit Boss, let them smoke for, like I said, about an hour and 45 based off their thickness. Again, I'm gonna throw the choice in the back. I'm gonna throw the prime up front just so we can kind of keep track of what we're doing. We'll let this do its thing for about like I said, hour and 45. We'll check it about halfway through. So I'll give it a shot in an hour, check temp, see how we're doing, and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a bit. All right, so we're about 45 minutes in, so we're gonna take a look, see how we're doing. So come on in here. So you can see we picked up a lot of good color from the smoke. We're gonna get a temperature reading. So we're about 100 degrees. We want to get up to about 130. So we've got about another 45 minutes of smoking, but I mean, you can see we're already picking up really, really good. You can see the smoke's already getting in. It's got some good flavor. So give it about another 30, 45 minutes, and then throw these babies on the Blackstone and get ready to eat. All right, so we got the Blackstone heated up. The steaks are at about 125 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and get the Blackstone ready. Get some olive oil, a little bit of butter. So the middle of the Blackstone is where it's the hottest, and I want to get a real good crust. So we're going to put the prime in front. The choice in back. And so we're gonna let these sit for about a minute and a half. Flip them, minute and a half, and we'll come back.
Throw them on the shirt.
All right, YouTube, this is it. So we've got the steaks, we've got the dogs. We've rested the steaks for about 15 minutes so that they can get the juices back inside. Come take a look.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take these steaks. This is the prime. This is the choice. And they look pretty damn good. Right? So a big shout out to our friends over at R.S. Dale Construction Supply in Michigan, in Sterling, Michigan, Sterling Heights, Michigan. They've given us a ton of support, and I just want to thank you guys for taking time out of your lives to watch the cooking videos and make this happen. You know, obviously we're a young channel, so any likes, subscribes, we totally appreciate. Randy over there is the owner of the company, and he loves his customers and gives us a lot of support. So I want to say thank you. So we're going to go ahead, chop these up, and see how we do. But visually, I mean, it looks pretty damn good, right? So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna just cut a little deep.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this big boy over here, and I'm just gonna show you this. Look at this. Oh man. So we're like a pretty solid medium rare. Cut this guy off. We'll just go.
Okay, so now we're about to tell you, does prime versus choice make a difference? Can you save some money and it still be delicious? Let's find out. All right, so this is prime right here. So come on and take a look. Just look at that juice, right? Super juicy, delicious. All right. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time for the beard to meet the flavor. I mean, super tender, super savory. Just, you can really taste that meat. Like, it's amazing. Very, very, very good. Let's see if there's a difference. To be honest, the texture is similar. The flavor is similar. I mean, I've been of the opinion, you buy a good steak, you're going to get a good steak. And yes, my guys over at Smith's hooked us up with some special cut steaks. I don't know that I could tell you the difference. And if there is a difference, it's very minimal. But, you know, let's do this. So this is the prime. This is the choice. Come on in here, camera wife. All right, she just tried the choice. What's your thoughts? What are your
I'm
thoughts?
still chewing. I mean, it tastes like meat.
Yep.
Good flavored meat.
Very descriptive. That's all you got. Good. Okay. All right. Let's try.
I'm gonna do the other one.
Let's try the prime.
That one's better.
You think so? Why?
It's, I don't know. It like melts in your mouth.
Yeah. All right. Hold on.
The choice I have to chew more, I feel like.
Yeah. There is more tenderness, for sure.
I mean, I'll eat both of them, but.
So, based off what we paid, I think it was like an $8 difference. $4 difference. Is it worth the $4 difference? Hell yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. The tenderness is there. The flavor is there across the two of them, but the prime really has that extra tenderness. The marbling is thinner. It's just a better steak. So, in short, if you want to cook a steak and blow people away, you can do it with the choice, and you can do it with the prime. The cook is more important than the steak itself, I think. But if you're a connoisseur, you can definitely taste the difference. The prime has a tenderness that just isn't there with the choice. So do us a favor, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for when more videos drop, and cook this yourself. Let us know how it goes. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, YouTube.